the national broadcaster would look out at citizens of this country who are declaring they want the freedom to jump in their cars and go where they want, that they would call those people far right and extreme, just shows how far the BBC has fallen. And who do they think they are? And how dare they, as the national broadcaster so-called, for which the population are taxed to provide? This is the name-calling and shouting down people who want to voice a different point of view is a classic fascist tactic. It's base name-calling, just in a bid to silence dissent, to silence protest, and to discourage people from speaking out against, whatever is the message that's being pushed by the state. The BBC is nothing more and nothing less than a mouthpiece of the state, and thereby of the businesses and the vested interests that govern the state. That's all there is to it. I haven't listened to or watched the BBC in years, which, I mean, if you told me that years ago, that there would come a time when I simply didn't pay any attention to that channel, I would have struggled to believe it. I mean, where's the objectivity? Where's the reporting? Where are the investigative people or the reporters out there talking to and listening to the protesters, listening to a perfectly well, decently expressed opinion that freedom is paramount, and anyone who thinks that the ULEZ scheme is any more than a grab for cash and a continuation, a prosecution of the war on the motorist, which is just about inhibiting personal freedom. Anyone who still buys into Sadiq Khan's nonsense that it's about clean air and because his lies that 4,000 people are dying a year, anyone buying into that nonsense from that angry little chap is deluded.
No, I completely agree with that, Neil, and I think that's where Elon Musk did us a big favour, because not many people have the power or the platform to actually prove that the BBC lie, that they dishonestly edit. But he was able to do it, wasn't he, using his platform in such a brilliant fashion?
That was fascinating. And that was another demonstration, I suppose, really, of how far the BBC has fallen. That one of their own was in there, ostensibly to, interrogate and investigate, and was deftly taken apart by Elon Musk. Long gone are the days when some silverback of the BBC, would have gone in and struck terror into the heart of whoever he was going to interrogate because of the penetrating questions he would have asked and the amount of research and preparation he would have been able to command. Elon Musk took that chap apart, just sliced him into pieces and made him and by extension the BBC look ridiculous. And he did it. He made it look effortless. And I think a few years ago that would not have been possible. But the BBC is no longer the home to journalism.